I don't know how these guys are still at it, day 2, how they're still singing. Vocal cords must be shot. Here's something I wanted to check out yesterday. I'm so busy over here, I didn't even get to check it out. AVGN room here. I don't know. I don't know. It's like a 80s room, but they got the AVGN poster up, and they've got Haunted, the Spirit Halloween game. Look at that. You can play it right here. Love the room setup. Look at that. Look down here. You got some cassettes. They got E.T. over here, Michael Jackson. Oh, this is cool. What a setup. You know I got to play for at least a minute. I was trying to play this the other day, and I was trying to play with another guy, and we were basically sharing the controller. It was very hard. Alright, it's a lot easier to do by yourself. Press down and B to lift objects nearby. Press A to double jump. This is a pretty cool game. I picked this up yesterday for 60 bucks. This phone looked familiar. Look, it's the Simpsons phone. I remember I picked this up at Target. Pretty neat. Pick it up, you press a couple numbers, batteries, you're dead. Is Al there? Alcoholic?
Ivana Tinkle. Just a sec. Ivana Tinkle. Ivana Tinkle. All right, everybody put down your glasses. Ivana Tinkle.
Got all the merch over here. Still got some of those NES games left. Still pick it up while you can. For $60. Let's go in for day 2. Definitely a big contrast today versus yesterday. Today is definitely a lot busier than it was yesterday. Friday was a short day, but I'm glad they were open Friday because it gave me something to do. I would have been bored out of my mind if I got here Friday and the show wasn't open on Friday. So I'm glad that I was able to come on Friday. And today what I'm going to do is I have a list of stuff from the last show we went to that I didn't complete. So I think I'm going to look for some of those items today, and I'll show you guys those as I go. Where we kept everything else from yesterday, we're going to keep a surprise. Here's a booth that we didn't see yesterday, and I like the way it's displayed. I don't see anything necessarily here I'm looking for. There's a copy of Super Mario Brothers 3 in the box. Look at that, for $55. That's not a bad deal at all. See anything here you guys like? Oh, look at this one, Toxic Crusaders on the NES. That is awesome. I want this on the Game Boy. It's coming out on the Switch. RetroWare is bringing that out. I cannot wait. It's going to be sold by Limited Run Games, distributed by them. But that's exciting. This is interesting. I've actually never seen this before. I have a collection like this for the PlayStation 1 for Grand Theft Auto, but I've never seen this as a Disney one. Look at that. Toy Story 2, Lion King, and some kind of a Chip and Dale's racing game. Let me know if you guys have seen this before. I've never seen that one. 50 bucks. Games from Super Rare Games. This guy's got a full collection. Almost. Sold quite a bit of them. They're in alphabetical order, he said. I can't remember the name of the game I want. It's something with a finger to shoot them up. Fast Armor X is a good one. That's like F-Zero. Well, I'm sitting here on the floor. This guy has his Super Rare Games set up exactly like I have them. They're all in a tote. And this is a game that I found out about before I started collecting, or scratch that. I started collecting Super Rare Games, and then I found out about this game after. Freedom Finger. So it's a shoot 'em up. I've been wanting to play this game forever, and now I have it. And the vendor did give me a really good deal on it. 60 bucks. It's a $75 game. So thank you very much. We're definitely seeing a lot of amazing things at the show here. Got a Virtual Boy. Right below that, look at this. A CDI. Never see those. Jaguar down here. Then we got some complete box consoles down here. Genesis, Nintendo, and Atari. Look at this behind me, the Wii. New in box, $500. I wish I made videos about that back then. I was traveling to crazy places. I was traveling from like New York to Connecticut, New York to Maryland to pick up brand new Wiis that were never opened. And I had gotten quite a few. This was after the Wii U generation. The Switch had just come out. And I was getting good deals. I was getting them for 50 to 100 bucks. $500, that's what they're worth. That's awesome. I was talking to these guys back here, and he's probably going to pick up that NES box, the action set back there, which is really cool. I pretty much have all the boxes I need. I mean, there are some 64 boxes I need, but they're getting harder and harder to find. So if you're into box collecting, get them now while you can. Hot Rod, Roddy Piper, man. Come here to chew bubblegum and kick some ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Loved Roddy. VHS has definitely become a hot thing at conventions. That's right, VHS is back. Look at this. Doug, the first movie. Was there a second movie? Is that bad to do? I don't think there was a second movie. I typically don't pick up a lot of movies on the PlayStation Portable, but on the PSP I picked up this UMD for Short Circuit. Just a classic, I couldn't resist it. When am I gonna watch this on the PSP? I don't know, but I got it. So much to look at. Just got done looking at manuals. Found one yesterday, I didn't realize I was looking for it, and now I gotta remember where the heck that was. Someone beat me to the manuals over here, but we got a nice collection of manuals here. Lots of copies of Wheel of Fortune, Super Mario Brothers, Kung Fu. Not looking for anything crazy in the manuals for the NES. We need Pac-Man for Namco, Days of Thunder, Sesame Street, and DuckTales to complete them. I don't know if we're gonna find any. Well, maybe we'll come back to it. Literally went through 3 bins like this and didn't find one manual I need. Not one. How's that possible? No DuckTales, no Sesame Street. Well, kind of. There is a Sesame Street one in there, but it's not the one we need. And what was the other game? There was something else. Yes, Pac-Man. Thank you. You got a better memory than I do. And Pac-Man. Couldn't find Pac-Man. There's another game too. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, not in here. So we're gonna give these back to the vendor. She's very nice to let me look through them, but we didn't find anything. Ooh, Terminator 2. This is a game I'm interested in. Not hot list, but definitely something I'm interested in. Who played Terminator 2 for the Genesis? This is pretty neat. This vendor is actually repairing the lines on a Game Boy while live streaming. That's amazing. Look at that. So don't throw your Game Boy out. There's a way to fix it. Pretty cool. I wish I had these skills. I have a special set of skills.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
No, doesn't everybody? Everyone's got a special.
Your special set is fixing Game Boys. We got a lot of manuals here, and yesterday I was going through these manuals when I got interrupted because someone found something I was looking for. And I'll tell you what, if you are looking for a manual for Wheel of Fortune, they are all over the show. There is so many copies of that manual, but I did find, I don't know what the price is yet. I did find one I was looking for, DuckTales, but I'm still looking through these to see if I can find anything else that I'm looking for. And believe me, there are a lot of manuals to go through. Why am I looking for a Sesame Street manual? I don't know. I just feel like I have to complete something. Look at that. Here's Flintstones. Some kid asked if I was in charge before, and I was telling him all this incorrect information about Pokemon games. I know absolutely nothing about Pokemon. Okay, we found one manual, DuckTales. Now, the vendor that I'm buying this from, I bought Newtopia from for the TurboGrafx loose a couple years ago, and we flipped a coin on it, and he won. He wants to pick a color or flip a coin for 10 or 20. I'm just not willing to do it this year because he thinks he's unlucky, but I lost the last time. So I think we're gonna settle on just paying full price. One of the cool things they have here at the show is a high score challenge all weekend long. And there's like 2 fighting games and a racing game. So is this Rad Racer, I think? I think that's what it is, Rad Racer. I've not played this in a long time. So we're gonna go for the high score challenge, see what we can get. My high score, over 18,000, not too bad. They only had one other person competing as of right now, but it's still early in the day. So end of the day, someone wins a prize. I like driving games. I think there's a Tetris competition and then a fighting game competition. And oh, I totally could have avoided that. Had a nice streak there of no crashes. We're up to 29,200 points almost. I just smashed my score with over 33,000 points before my high score was like 18,000. Beat that. Good luck. You know what's funny? It's been so long since I played the NES for that long. I forgot what it was like. I'm going to bring back an instant memory for you guys. My thumb hurts. Not on this hand, but on the other hand that's holding the camera. My thumb is actually throbbing from turning, from making left turns. One of the cool things here is Dunkin' Donuts is here, and they're giving out free coffee. Now, is this considered? I'm not a coffee. If you drink this, is it cannibalism? Ooh, here's an amazing item, not on my list, but one of my favorite games for the PlayStation, the original PlayStation, is Twisted Metal. But look at this, Twisted Metal, the long box. That is cool, $99. That is really cool. I would love to come across this in the wild one day. Probably will never happen, but you never know. You know what's disappointing is I was so close to finding the game I was looking for. There's 2 360 games I was looking for. One was the Dreamcast collection, and one was this triple pack. And I found the triple pack, and it's the PAL version. That means it's the European version. See that little 12 in the corner? That's what that is. That's crazy that I actually found this. I really just want this for Trails HD. I saw the game a long time ago, and it looked really cool. I never got to play it. Our games here in the US have this in the corner. That's called the ESRB rating. M is for mature. So I don't know what 12 means. I don't know if the 360 is region free, but this is also really disappointing because even if I bought this, this is like printed out cover art. So someone printed this out on their printer. So even if it worked, if it was region free, I still wouldn't buy it. So disappointed because I was so close. All right, so this is Rob, and Rob, you guys have a store, so promote your store first.
Grab this for you. Sorry if I went out of frame. Retro Rehome. It's in Mount Morris, New York.
So you know what's funny is, you know, I've seen you at other shows. We've talked.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I get introduced to a lot of people. I can't remember names. I don't always remember everything. But yesterday I saw you guys had a really awesome PlayStation 1 sign.
Yeah.
That was right where that big empty spot is, right behind you. And I was on Facebook yesterday, and I'm part of like a kiosk collector group, and you are as well.
Absolutely.
And it was funny. I saw the picture. I think you were in it.
Yeah, I was in it.
Someone took a picture with you in it of the booth with the PlayStation 1 sign in it.
Yeah.
And there was like, how much is this worth? And it was funny because he was looking for an answer from everybody.
Yeah.
And it was, I think you had $900 on it.
I had $900 on it.
And I think I wrote like something like good vendor or something like that.
Yeah, you did. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. No, dude, you guys have been awesome. And I know it's gone.
It is gone. The same kid actually bought it, funny enough. Weirdly enough, I was in my hotel room last night. I opened my Facebook, and that's the first thing I see is my face. I'm like, what is going on
That
here?
was weird.
And he was asking, he's like, is $900 a ridiculous price? And
Right.
like, you know, I actually am not too upset because
I wouldn't be offended by that because he was just trying to fill it out.
Oh no, I would ask the same question if you didn't
Yes.
know. You asked the community vets. I don't think I got burned too bad in the comments.
Right.
So I was pretty fair. I ended up working a deal with him. I gave him $100 off, and he left pretty happy.
That's
so
awesome.
$800.
You know what it is? It's find another one.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
That's exactly what it is. I have the neon one.
Oh, I like that one.
I think is that a PS2 one? I think.
There's a PS2 and there's a PS1 one.
I think I have the PlayStation 2 one, and I want to say I paid $350 or $300 for it.
How long ago?
Maybe a year.
Oh wow, you got a good deal.
I got a real good deal.
Yeah, they float the neons, and those are like right around the same price.
It's such a beautiful sign. That one was beautiful too, but I like my neon one. But if I had room for both and unlimited money, believe me, I looked at it. I thought about it.
I've already got one in my collection and one at the shop, so that was a third one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I hoard PlayStation stuff. I collect it, so I'm always at condition upgrading.
Right.
That was like a personal one. That actually came from a local mall here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They closed down years ago. The guy had it, came to my shop. Pretty cool stuff.
That was beautiful. Congratulations on the sale.
Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Guys, you guys are not going to believe this. The search is over for one of two. Look at this. This is it this time. I found it. Trails HD.
And you know what the worst part of all is? I never learned to read.
See, I'm finally going to get to play Trails HD. It's right here. $23.37. This is cool, man. I'm psyched to finally find this. All right, now we just got to find the Dreamcast collection. I can't believe this was here. And I bought something from this booth yesterday. So one more off the list. I'm so excited to find this. Finally did it. Vendor made a deal with me. Thank you. Look at this. I got a manual I needed. I got, you guys didn't see this one. I got Burnout Paradise. I love this game on the PSP. If you ever play this, awesome game. And dude, off the list. Oh, this has been on the list. Is Explosion Man a good one?
Yeah, that's a good
You know
one.
what's funny? I bought this because of Trails HD.
Yeah, Trails is good too.
That's the one I bought it for. So I'm excited to play it. Was this a pack-in or something?
I don't think so.
No? I thought it might have been pack-in. But yeah, I'm excited to play this. Thank you. $60. Wow. That is very high for this game. This game used to be very valuable and it's gone down. DuckTales Remastered, great game on the Wii U. Funny when you find stuff you're not looking for. I was looking for Blur for the longest time, and then I just suddenly come across it just sitting here on the floor looking at 360 games. I keep saying it, but I keep finding games that I want or that I'm looking for. Found a game right here. Vendor is solid on the price, which is cool. It's his game. Don't know if I'd actually play it on this console or not, but I want to show it to you guys. Vendor was nice enough to take the game out for me. That is, you ready for this? Beavis and Butthead on the Game Boy. Now, I don't know how this would play on the Game Boy.
Yeah, me. It really sucks. Me. This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.
But a lot of people hate this game on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. I played it on the Super Nintendo. I played it in the Genesis a long time ago, but I played it on my Super Nintendo kiosk, and it is a very difficult game. I can't imagine it being any easier on the Game Boy, so I don't know why I want it, but he won't negotiate today, but possibly tomorrow if it's still here. So we're going to put this back for now, and maybe we'll revisit this tomorrow. I need you guys to remember this booth. I'm going to forget this booth probably tomorrow when we come around. I'm going to forget exactly where this game is, but maybe we'll get lucky and I'll remember. I doubt it, though, but we'll see. This is crazy. This is a misprint. Look at this. I've never seen this before, and you pointed this out. So tell me about this. What is this?
So we're not quite sure if it's a misprint or if it's like a short run, but there is on the back of really early copies of Crash Bandicoot.
And I love Crash Bandicoot. You got to come down a little up more.
Oh, up
there you
more?
go.
So yeah, so there's Crash.
That's
and then,
weird.
But when you flip it over, it's got a zoomed in artwork instead.
That's so strange.
It's only on the really early copies. They usually bring like $20 to $30 more than like your standard black label, which is like 70 to 80. These usually go for about $100. These guys at Madri Games, they have this, and it looks like somewhere, yeah, they wrote in the notes, unfortunately, and that went through to the back. But they've only got $80 on it, so if somebody's here and wants this, it's a steal. Like,
that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. See it?
Yeah, great deal for somebody.
And I'm a big Crash Bandicoot collector, so you know what's funny is you learn new things every day. The other thing I've never seen a Crash Bandicoot orange disc. So that's pretty interesting. Wow, that's really weird. Cool. Thanks for the info, man. I just made a deal with a vendor. Okay, we got Super Smash Bros. 3DS. We've got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and we got Mario Kart DS. Now, I have empty cases for all these games, and I don't have the loose games. So we made a deal for the 3 of these for $25. This is the crazy part. So if you look up these games, and I noticed this earlier today, and you look up one of the games, and let's say the game's worth $12 loose with just a cart, but then you go to complete it, it's only worth like another $1 or $2. It's weird. I've never seen a game system like that before. Like if you get an NES game and then you got the game and then you just need the box should be like $70, $80. Or a PlayStation 1 game, same thing. It could be like a $10 difference or a $15 difference. But these are like $1 or $2. It's the strangest thing. Let me know if anyone else has noticed that. It's made it very difficult to complete games. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a day or a night, should I say. I gotta be honest, I've really grown to like Rad Racer, and even though I didn't win today, I've gotten really good at it. And the cool thing is, they're gonna do this competition all over again tomorrow, and I've had a lot of practice. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.